First exercise, and we're going with chest press. We don't normally do that. Normally I open up with flies every time, but not only are the flies taken, but I feel like changing things up a little bit. We are getting a little bit of change of the body, being able to push a little bit more. Just got to be careful within that range of safety to actually being able to push yourself. Let's get into this first set. This is not a decline, it is not an incline, it is just a flat iso chest press. And what I like about it is I can change both sides of the weight to what I need it to be. So I've been going up a little bit by bit with my right. It's really just the extension part I gotta be careful about right here, because that's where it kind of feels tender. So I'll extend a little bit further out with my left and not as far out with my right. Kind of just getting a pump in my right. That's all we're trying to attain right now, because like I said, we're so early in this recovery phase, early-ish. We're just entering strength. Like, the strengthening is gonna start next week. So that being said, I don't want to do anything in between now and the strengthening phase. We're still in recovery. Side note, this is pretty damn good. This is a sour watermelon by Ghost pump with Sebum sour watermelon pre-workout. Fire combo. Going from that chest press, we're gonna stack 60, see how that goes. Overhand tricep extension. Y'all know I love a good superset. It's the left side, the good side. Figure we'll show you what's good. Between this chest press going on and this, lighting up the triceps already. We're lighting up the push movement. We're getting the big movements started. And I don't want to say out of the way, because that's not the right words, but more so taking advantage. Take advantage of your stuff you like in the beginning. Don't warm up so long. People warm up so long to the point that, you know, they're exhausted by the time they should be not be that exhausted. Street Fighter today and Naga bottoms. Nothing new about that. Went out to the fucking Jeep twice now. Once for my shaker cup, twice now just for my wrist wraps. Didn't want to grab them, but kind of do need them for that right hand, so I might as well grab the left one if it's in there. But now we're on the incline, right from that chest press and that tricep extension. Gotta be more careful on this one on my right, because it just demands that much more. Obviously, incline is harder, heavier. Ooh. Left side feels really good, even with those two plates, which I haven't been able to. This right side though, it's very tender for 25. It feels okay, but I ain't going heavier. Into the next one. I haven't done this one in a while. Don't really like it, but sometimes it slaps as it hits. But if you can angle yourself just right with this, with the padding, it still hurts my right kind of, so I'll press mostly with my left. We got a 45 on there, or 50 pounds, 225s. This one feels pretty good. So if I like hug it against my body, against my rib cage, it feels good. But anytime I try to kick it out, like elbows out at all, it's way too much chest, way too much shoulders. So if you guys have anything like this, try to keep your elbows as close as you can to the body. And unlike me, force more squeezes. I just can't do it necessarily so good, given the two torn biceps. Yeah, that's about it. My motion pushes down and stretches out on the bicep just too much on my right, but feels great on my left. Third chest movement in. We hit it a little bit later than usual. What we are hitting it, chest fly machine. I like opening with this normally, and since it's available, and the last one we're gonna hit inside before going outside of gym 2, take advantage of it. We're going 70 pounds, so it has to be light. Right arm, like I said, we're in recovery. See, even that's a little bit tender on the right. Trying to keep it more enclosed and keep it more elbow driven, but the fact is, the way this pulls, it kind of pulls on that arm, so It's tender, fucking tender. I think what I'm gonna do to finish out on this movement is just go heavier, isolated on my left, then switch back and go on my right, and go lighter on this right, because it's tender on that pulling motion and having to keep my bicep engaged like that. So it's gonna be a no-go for that still week after week, maybe next week. So as you can tell, we're outside finally. Yeah, we made it. I think we did 3 chest inside and 2 triceps. So now we're catching up on tricep extensions right now with the rope and really trying to push more on that outer head of the tricep. So how we're doing that is really, if you can see at the end, turning that wrist. Squeeze all that blood into that small ass tricep. This movement should be off your shoulders. You shouldn't be doing too much of squeezing down into it, as in pushing your shoulders down. It should be more upright how I was, chest up, and you'll hit more on the head of the tricep rather than the head of your shoulder. Following those rope extensions, we're gonna hit incline chest, and we're gonna be paying attention mostly my grip on this. So I'm gonna go with this grip on this one, and with the next chest movement, pay attention how I switch it up. Always switch your grip. So if you're gonna hit it like this, next to the next one, you hit it like this. You have to switch it weekly or within your workout. Even so, 132 is the most we'll push so far, mainly with my left. I'm probably honestly pushing 25% with that right. That's a good number. Ooh. Maybe a little bit more than 25. Out of breath right now, because pretty much everything I do is a superset. The triceps you've seen in between the workouts was of all of me bouncing from this machine to the next one to the next. I'll hit 2 in a row, give myself like a 45-second to 60-second break. That's how I keep it more of a fat burning workout with muscle building.